There are no slouches in the competitive West. Clippers, Suns, coming up on 2K Sports. Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. We know Chris Paul is nicknamed the point god. Some say he's the best ever when it comes to running an offense while limiting turnovers. CP3 says, when I step on the court, I don't think that anyone should be able to take the ball from me. I pride myself on making the right decisions, passing and ball handling. Kevin, he remains a wizard.
He's unbelievable. Hall of Famer in every way. Thank you, David. And the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's man in at the one. And for the Suns, Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Lee in at the small forward. Here we go. So the Clippers win the tip. To the middle. Zubac trying to break loose. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist from Leonard.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Paul passes to Booker. Over George. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
A nice shot by George.
To have a knockdown three-point shooter with George's size and skill gives Coach a lot of options on the offensive end. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Sharp find by Paul, one of the best passers of all time.
It's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. About 1 minute into the first quarter. And here's Leonard from three. Good on the three-point shot.
And in college, Leonard was a 25% shooter from three. Boy, how times have changed.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Clippers lead by 2. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Torrey Craig is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Lee in at the three, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's Highland. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And once Booker has some momentum, get out of his way, throwing himself towards the rim off the drive.
Poked loose. Pass to Paul. Finished off the break. Paul's got his second basket. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Hits the three-point bomb. Highland's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Clippers.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Booker, good.
Whether it's off the dribble or on the catch, it don't matter. Booker is one of the most proficient mid-range shooters.
Here's Ayton. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. The Suns on top, up by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Fans, please get...
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to... For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. And in that period, the most they trailed by was 3. And that'll about do it as we...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's man in at the point guard. To the left wing. Outside, George. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And boy, he's got terrific feel on that jump shot. That's how George knocks down those catch-and-shoot jumpers in the blink of an eye.
Paul kicks to Lee. Back to Paul. Booker outside. Over George. And there's Booker on the assist by Paul. Booker's got 11 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Paul for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Just simply automatic. Once that ball is in Paul's hands, he is ready to fire off a shot.
Pulls it from the elbow. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. He has 5.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Here's Booker, and then jammed down as he goes right over Ivica Zubac.
And Booker just dominates in such an effortless fashion. The game comes naturally to him.
The third quarter comes to a close. Suns lead by 5. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Lee out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's Booker with the drive. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. 44 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And the Clippers making a switch here. Powell's checked in. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. We told him, look, guys, we're running out of time. If we're going to make a move, it's got to be now. Are you guys ready to make a move? They all nodded, and he said, then go take it. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Booker looking around. Drives to the hoop. Count it.
There is no on-off switch for Booker. He is always in attack mode.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're down by 3. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Morris is checked in for Batum. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Eric Gordon. Mann subbed in for Powell. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
In these high-stakes moments, Paul is fearless. He knows he can do this. The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst-case scenario for them is OT.
Here's Leonard outside for George. Pass to Mann. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break. And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. Robert Covington out there with Gordon. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Mann in at the 1 spot. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
Tremendous effort, putting pressure on the rim here at a critical time in this game.
And here's Booker from the arc. Knocks down the trifecta.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. There's 39 seconds left in overtime. Guys, what's your take?
Hey, they do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1, we'll see if they try.
Los Angeles making a switch here. George is checked in. Long range from the inbound, and the 3 ball is good.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
For 3, Booker connects from three-point range.
What focus from Booker. He was dead set on hitting that three-point answer.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 1. We've got 28 seconds left in the first overtime. For the Clippers, Morris is checked in for Robert Covington. And it's Leonard in for Gordon. Leonard with no one around. Had the space there, but it's offline. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And an early swap like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
And they sent the wrong guy to the line here. Paul tends to make the most of every trip he takes to the stripe. This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball.
Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
That championship mentality of Leonard. This is why they go to him in the clutch.
When the going gets tough, you got CP on the side. He steps up. What a winner.
And so it's Phoenix who scraped by with the win. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.